Welcome to Gill, Tennessee, just 30 minutes from downtown Chattanooga. Today we are at a vacation rental perched right on the lake with tons of potential. But potential doesn't pay the bills. My job is to deliver serious ROI while creating unique experiences throughout the home. Let's go inside.
Hey, come
Seth.
on in.
Good to see you again. How
Good to
are
see
you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
You doing all right?
Yeah, so last time we were here, we were picking out the finishes and everything, and now we're getting ready to move into the investment strategy. So,
here it is.
Yeah, it looks great, phenomenal work. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about this location? Why did you decide to invest in this property?
The Chattanooga area has a great market for STRs.
For sure.
And Chattanooga is known for its beautiful mountain views and the lake views, but the land doesn't come up very often. I got the opportunity to get a foot in the door on this deal early. It was a good lot to get. I bought it soon. As soon as I saw the view, I knew that it was going to be killer.
Yes.
I mean, look at this thing.
Yes.
This is awesome. You can't beat this.
You cannot. This right here is going to be the selling point. When guests look at a property, one of the things that makes them choose something over another is what is unique to your property. So they can't find it anywhere else. And when it comes to views, you can't, replicate that in a different property. So this is definitely going to be your biggest seller when it comes to that ROI that we want to put into this property.
You know, Eric, I'm a big advocate of going big or going home.
Absolutely.
You know that about me. And I knew I had the killer view. I know I had a good house plan, but I needed a killer designer. And that's how I found you. Found you off Bigger Pockets. And I knew you were gonna kill it, and you did. There's a lot of things in this design that I didn't necessarily think would go, like this backsplash. Looking at it on our design files, look interesting to say the least. But once it went in, I was amazed. It looks so good. It pops real well. It blends with all the colors of the island and the hood vent up here. I mean, it looks spectacular.
Yeah, it's almost as if I'm a designer, right?
Yeah, almost.
Almost. What really drew me to this backsplash is not just how it looks, right? When we are picking pieces, just every design decision in a vacation rental, it has to be driven by ROI. So when we are picking pieces, picking colors, we think about what the ideal target market is going to look for, what experience they're gravitating to. And for people who are booking this property in this location, they want a mountain view, they want a nature experience, but they also want it to feel luxurious.
Right.
And so this backsplash, it has greens like the trees, it has a little stone, and it's irregular shape, just like the rocks that you see outside. Like it's not just subway tile. That's something you'll probably see in, I don't know, Manhattan property or somewhere in Seattle.
Right.
But when you're in the mountains, you want to be reminded of that inside and out. And this ties in with the view, the trees. So I'm glad you went with it. One thing I really want to see, it looks so good.
Yes, the office.
So the funny thing about this area is we found out when we were walking through the framing that it was an accident closet. I was like, why are there two closets? And in vacation rentals, unlike in residential spaces, we don't like to waste space. Every square footage needs to drive ROI. So because we have a strategy and we know who's coming and why they're coming, we know how to repurpose spaces quickly. And so what we did here is turn this into, it could be a work from home area, it could be a vanity, because we're gonna have a mirror here, but it's a place that you can advertise, and it's something that another property doesn't have that yours has. All right, so the basement, this is where all the entertainment is going to happen.
Yeah, we're thinking relaxing up top, party down low. And one thing that really stood out to me when we first started working together was that you told me you were trying to create memorable experiences
Absolutely.
in as many spaces in the house as possible.
Absolutely.
And I think we really took that idea and ran with it. And, you know, and we're gonna see this in a few days after we get it staged, but every single square footage of this house is gonna be a memory for somebody to have.
Absolutely.
And that's what we want to drive that ROI. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. And in vacation rentals, again, very different from residential spaces. Guests aren't just looking for a place to sleep. That's a hotel, right? When they're booking Airbnbs, it's because they want to stay together. They want to celebrate. They want to spend time in the property. And so when we are designing the space, we don't want to just think of where they're going to sleep, where they're going to sit. We also want to think of if the weather is bad, especially in mountain properties. If they drive all the way up the hill and they don't want to go back down, there has to be enough entertainment in the home to keep them here throughout the weekend or a week if you're trying to get, you know, longer bookings. And with this basement, if you notice the difference from upstairs and downstairs, right here it's dark and moody, and upstairs it's light and bright. And we think about that in, sorry, I have to catch my breath. Okay, we think about that in our design when we are planning for the pictures for the property. Because yes, you know, we see it when we're in the space, but to get a guest to book, we have to sell that experience in the pictures. And so we want to think about your marketing while we are designing it, so that once you get done, you take the pictures and you list it, it starts marketing by itself. They see that juxtaposition in the pictures, like, oh, look at this really bright picture and look at this really dark living area. This is relaxing, this is fun. And that's what makes them book. We have to sell the experience through the pictures because they don't get to experience it to know if they want to stay here. So when we do that in our design, it's embedded into the marketing and it just works.
Speaking of unique experiences, we have two entrances to our hidden
Where
game
are we
room.
going? I don't see anywhere. This is just a cabinet.
This is just a cabinet,
Oh,
as you
wow.
can see. But
Hold on
push
now.
this door. Yeah, so this is our hidden game room.
Oh yeah, I love this. The experiences just keep coming and coming. And I love how we color drenched in here and out there, like in this basement area. So it gives that arcade feel.
Yeah.
And like upstairs, it feels like a home. But down here, it's like their own private arcade, you know, like their own private entertainment hub so that they can spend a lot of time in the property. And that's what's gonna get your nightly rate up, because they're not thinking about, oh, you know, we just need to spend this much to sleep here. They are planning their vacation here. This is the destination. And that's how you know, charge more. When you change your property from just a place where they sleep to a place that they go to.
Right.
Kind of like Disney World, right?
Yeah.
Like people go there for the experience. So this is a property that, oh, I want to go there. Not like, oh, this is close to where I need to be, but
Yeah.
I'm going here to Chattanooga because of this property.
Yeah.
Right. The outdoor.
Another thing that I did,
Oh, wow.
a little surprise for you, because I know you are an artist,
Really a surprise.
big artist at heart. As I got this mural done by a local artist. His name he goes by Seven. He's famous in the art world in Chattanooga, and he did all this by hand.
I know a lot of times, you know, as an investor, you think, let's just do a mural. But one thing that you did right is you didn't just do a mural, but you turned every area into a focal point that could be, you know, taken pictures of and posted on Instagram. Every area is Instagrammable, not just a mural. Because if you think about it, if you are attracting families and friends and couples, not everybody is on social media. So if you only post murals, not everyone's gonna take a picture in front of the mural and tag your property. That is in the ideal world, right? Ideal thinking. But everyone will take a picture sitting around the fire, sitting on the sofa, like those regular moments they take pictures of, and that's what they post, and that's why they're like, oh, you have to come here. This is the best weekend. We're having such a great time. Those are the moments that drive, and those are the moments that sell on Instagram and social media. one, I know we talked about this view already, but just look at it. Like now you are giving guests an opportunity to be up close to the view. We're giving them an opportunity to take better pictures
Right.
with the view. And another thing with outdoor spaces, it's not just enough to have an outdoor space in your property. You want your guests to be able to experience the outdoor space and utilize the outdoor space. I can't tell you how many times I've looked on a platform to rent a vacation rental and they're like, yeah, private yard, and it's just an empty yard, you know, like what am I gonna do? Roll around in the grass? But you know, here we have the grass area where you can run and you can play. But up here we have seating areas. We're gonna have a hot tub. We're gonna have a table where they can gather around and play games. We're gonna have a seating area by the fireplace with the TV where they can lounge and talk. You know, we are giving them, again, unique experiences just embedded in the space, and we're designing with them in mind. So when they are looking at your pictures, thinking, should I book? They already know the type of vacation they want to have, but when they see a property that reflects that, it makes it easy for them to say, oh yes, this is the place. I don't have to think about what are we going to do or rent this or should we get games. It has everything we need for the exact type of vacation that we want, and that's where that ROI comes from. Thinking about the ideal guest and what they're looking for and putting that value into your design.